Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video of our small tutorial series about the smart automation and monitoring system. Again, more efficiency and effectiveness and how to work with these additional features and functionalities in the SAMS system. Last time we had a look about how we can move information directly on pin 2 of a SAMS device to a connected standard device like a signal light, for example. And this time we want to see how to work completely out of an IO-Link topology or a field bus topology. So last time we saw that normally a SAMS device is connected to a master port with pin 1, 3 and 4, and we can take out information of pin 2 out of the smart automation and monitoring device here and put it to a digital or an analog device. And this time we will see that it's not only possible to take information from pin 2 and put it on a device, but also we can use the information on pin number 4 and use this as well. For this we are going to use a configuration device, which is something like this, which is available in the market. This is called an IO Fly, and this device is intended to make configuration of IO-Link devices directly on the device itself. And you see that we can use this for configuration of a smart automation and monitoring device. We can configure the pin 2 for a specific signal, and we can configure pin number 4 and use this information as well. So this is the way to use these smart automation and monitoring devices directly out of any IO-Link or field bus topology. We are just using a power supply and can work with the switching information, for example, and with additional alarm information. First of all, we want to have a look at this device we are going to use for this, and this time we want to work with this BDG with the position indicator here, and this BDG is connected to port number 3. Just let's have a look at this device here, and you see that in the process data, for example, we see all these additional information like switching signals and the actual values. And if I change this value here, you see that we will see this in the MDC value here down below. So how to use this out of an IO-Link topology? For this we can close the web server and we will disconnect the BDG from the topology. And now we don't use the master, the IO-Link master here anymore. We just have a 24 volt power supply here, and we are using this configuration device. So let's connect this to the BDG here directly. And you see that we have a power supply here in this unit as well. And we are going to use this for configuration. The configuration can be done with an app on a smartphone, for example, and this application is called IO Fly here, and we will select this. And you see that the configuration unit is detected automatically. We can select this, and now we're going to have communication directly to this unit, and we will see after the search mode the connected device on this unit. So it takes some time to connect the first time, but after a specific phase the system will detect automatically the connected device. So here we are. The device detected our BDG, and the first thing we can do is go to the process data, and we see that we have all the information about the process data, like the actual value, for example, here is displayed or monitored directly here in this unit. So going back and going into the parameter information, and the first thing we have to do is go into the parameter and go to the primary device function. And the first thing we can set is the target value. So the target value is 100 right now. We can change this and say, okay, our target value of this BDG is maybe 45. Okay, now we are at target value 45 here. Then we go back and go into the condition monitoring information, which we can find here, and say, okay, we want to create a vibration alarm. So everything we can do in the web server of an IO Link master, for example, we can do with this configuration unit here as well. The first thing we have to do is to enable the alarm. And then we have to set the threshold, of course, and we say, again, if the alarm is maybe higher than 1 millimeter per second, for example, then we want to get this alarm. So after this, we have to go into the general settings. And we have to go to the pin configuration. And here we can select what kind of information we want to transport to pin number 2 or maybe to pin number 4. So we will set the pin function to digital output of pin number 2. And we have to select the signal source, so what kind of information we want to transport to pin number 2, and we say this is the vibration alarm status. Okay, but that's not all. We don't want to work only with the alarm status. We also want to have the information if the target value is reached, and for this we can go into the pin 4 functionality, and we set this to digital output as well. And then we say, as a signal source, we have a nice information here which is called on target. So whenever the target is reached, this 45 here, then I want to have a signal. So that's it. That means whenever there is a vibration higher than expected, then I will get this information on my target here. And I want to have the information as well if the target value is reached. And for this, we are using this specific cable here. We disconnect it from the configuration tool here. Don't need that anymore. And we're just working with a 24-volt power supply here to run the BDG, and we connect the standard signal light here directly to pin number 2. And that means whenever there is a vibration here on this device, then I will have this information directly on this port. That is pin 2 out of this device, and now we want to have the information of the on-target information as well. So we are using another cable to get out the pin number 4 as well. So what we did now is to take out pin number 2 directly on this device and take out pin number 4 on this device. That means if there is a vibration, the signal is here, and if we are on target, the other way, then you see that we have this indication on this unit here as well. And if we are out of the target, it's out. And as soon as we are on target, then we will have this signal directly here. And this is working as a target information, so the switch point, so to say, directly here on pin 4, and an additional information about the vibration directly on the other unit. And as you saw in the video before, if vibration is not enough, if I want to work with other additional information as well, like humidity or inclination or whatever kind of information you need, you can use the logic blocks. This is in one of the videos before, and combine different information and send it directly via pin 2 on a specific device. So that's the way how to use a SAMS device completely out of an IO-Link topology or a field bus topology. Thank you very much.